There, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 23rd. You have a really nice week this week. You start off with the 10 of Diamonds, which is great for business. Any of you involved in business or sales or that have a job, it's a great card. Even if you don't have a job, it's a great card for getting a job. And even if you're retired, it's a great card for those of you that are retired. It's all about looking at your finances. It's a card of prosperity and thinking about ways that you could become more prosperous in a lot of ways. It's a lot of card reading systems consider this card to be the best financial card in the deck, so it's a very good card for that. It's also great for those of you who are involved in business that involves travel. So if you're in a business where you have to go travel this week or something, that could go very well for you this week. And also long distances. So again, if you have your own business or something and you're dealing with like long distances, people in foreign countries, things like that, this could be a really great week for you with this card. It's also a great card for having more contracts come in if you deal with contracts or anything like that. And again, for those of you that don't have a job or that are retired, it's just a great card for looking at your finances and finding little ways to increase your finances, increase your savings, and things like that. And it even has to do with investing. So if any of you are investing, it's also a great card. Next, you have the Eight of Hearts, a very social card. So it could be a very social type fun week for you this week where you're just hanging out with people maybe that you haven't seen in a while. It's also a great card for business. So again, any of you, I would say this, any of you that have your own business or involved in business, is going to be a really good week for you. There's definitely a business type of focus here. Even if you don't have a business, anything that you do involving a business, like, buying things or anything like that, could go really well for you this week. And definitely with this card here. It's also a good card for love. So a lot of you could meet somebody who kind of really sweeps you off your feet this week and really grabs your attention. I would say probably while in a group of people is how you would meet this person. You would be going to a party or going to the bar or something like that. Again, Eight of Hearts represents like a group of people. Next, you have another Eight of Diamonds, another really good 8 too. This is the card of money. It brings money to us. It can be unexpected as well. Eights, the way I read 8 says they're attached to Uranus, so these things can be rather unexpected. And this can also represent more success coming to you in the future. I always say with 8s, work as hard as you possibly can under an 8, because the harder we work under an 8, the more that's going to come to us. There's kind of like a direct, energetic exchange here. The more you do under an 8, the more you're going to get, the more rewarded you're going to be under this card. Next, you have the Four of Diamonds. Represents new business, new things coming into business, business involving travel, pretty much everything that we just talked about, all wrapped up into one card. It is a card of patience, though. It does say, stay patient. Some of the, while there's a lot of good stuff going on, it might take a little bit of time. Maybe you do get a bunch of contracts this week, but maybe they don't, maybe that you won't be paid out immediately or something like that. Or maybe you're just hearing about, with the Four of Diamonds, you're just hearing about the beginnings of something coming to you. So definitely be patient and don't be in a rush this week. I think it's also a week where with the Four of Diamonds, it's a very good card. It can represent also inheritance and things like that coming to you. But if you're involved in something and you feel like it needs more work, put more work into it. Again, with these 8s and the 4, which represents patience, it's like this card suggests great success is coming to you, but you might just have to wait a little bit longer. Next, you have the 3 of Clubs. Represents second chances, having a second chance at something. So no doubt about it, a lot of you could have some sort of second chance type energy coming to you, where maybe you had a chance at something in the past and now it's coming back around again, so you have another chance at something in the future. Could be a relationship, could be a business, anything like that. But it is also a card of creativity, and it says to be successful this time, if you do get some sort of second chance, you need to be really creative in how you approach the situation. And finally, you have the Ace of Hearts, which represents fortune after difficulty, good things happening to you after a difficult period of time. Could even be a message coming to you as well. You might hear from somebody from your past or something that is delivering you a message that could be very helpful. It's also a good relationship card if you're in a relationship, especially if you live with the person. You have the Four of Diamonds. You have this card, which also represents the home. So things involving the home could go really well for you this week. But all in all, it looks like a really great week for you. So thank you for watching and enjoy the week.